For quite some time, I feel like it's been taught to kind of endure some of the things that are going on in the world without actually questioning them. And when you actually assess the truth, you realize the world is actually not what school told you it is. And no disrespect to parents, I agree that everybody should respect parents, but it is not what parents said the world is. The reality of the situation is the world is full of chaos, and I think that's the safest way I'm going to put it. I don't think anybody in particular is at fault for that, but I will tell you that for as long as tensions go on between people who have no interest in working together, or I would say people who have a conquest to prove that perhaps they're better than others, or for as long as we have all these problems that we cannot actually solve together, since we're not capable of working these problems out, then it makes me really question, like, what is your place in society? Like, why are we still having problems that should have been solved, like, in the Stone Age, still manifesting today? It's very concerning. Such a problem like a worldwide flu, for instance. Like, I don't want to get too controversial, but things like that, with the advancement of modern technology and like everything, the millions, the billions of wealth and infrastructure that they have, such a problem should be solved by now, but you still see that is still persisting. You still see that there is a consistent issue when it comes to actually resolving situations which make you no different from the other countries who perhaps have been claimed to be less wealthy. But despite being less wealthy, they've still been able to amass greater levels of happiness, of joy, of hope, and of civilized living. The things that society normalizes is something that I would say concerns me more than anybody else. The activities, the behaviors, the content, the new things that are now becoming the norm are very, very concerning. Like, it's normal right now as we speak to promote taking a group of people and treating them different because of where they're from. Or it's normal to take somebody who has been perhaps under immense amounts of stress, and to actually call them out for being crazy instead of providing the comfort and the care. The lack of sympathetic response has just shown me that perhaps this is time where, I'm not going to jump to conclusions, but rather I'm going to question what on earth is the next step from this point. Because if you think the philosophy you need to adopt is to hope that things will get better, I think the research has shown that perhaps things are just getting worse, tensions are getting worse, situations are just resurfacing, and the only thing you can do from that point is understand like what the next stage is. For a lot of people, I would say you can build some sense of hope by understanding what exactly the problem is. And for me, as far as I'm concerned, the problem will always be rooted in those things that society neglects. And one of the things that society has neglected more than anything else is the lack of equity and fair treatment towards specific groups of people. When you take a group of people and you deliberately decide that you want to alienate them because of where they're from, you've actually closed the door and created tension amongst the masses of those people who perhaps have a bit more intelligence to understand that that's a major red flag, and that is literally just the baseline of it, I would say. If you want to go further and start questioning some of the acts, the explicit acts that are permitted to be posted on media by individuals, then I think that's another story for another day. But my overall point is, these are not issues that you can just press under the carpet. If you're in a position now where you feel like you don't enjoy your job, or perhaps you're not getting adequate payments, or you're not sufficient enough to fund yourself, then you really need to question the society we live in, because with all the amounts of opportunity out there, it's quite limiting to say that the westernized world is the appropriate or the normal way of living, when actually the data, as far as I'm concerned, has shown me that illnesses are at an all-time high. I'll just leave it at that, and that's all around. The levels of dehumanization are at a concerning level, and you can only understand this when you bring about the appropriate level of analysis. And I think when you start to assess your life, when you realize you're not in the position you want to be in, you're not in the job that you want to be in, you're not working in any satisfied field, and clearly the school systems are not providing you with the next step direction, I think it's about time that you start to raise questions for yourself.